Hi, I'm Miss Jessie, and today we're going to take foods from around our house and transform them with silly labels. All you need are some markers or crayons, a pair of scissors, some paper, and some tape so you can put those labels on.
The first thing you'll need to do to make a silly label is pick out a food. I'm going to make something out of this pure pumpkin today. I used honey because it kind of looked slimy, so I thought it would be perfect for some alien slime. Next, what you want to do is start measuring your label. So what you could do is take off the label and measure it. I'm just going to measure the can. So I'm going to line it up at the corner and just make a little mark so I have the right height. And then I'm going to fold so the edges touch and I get a nice straight line. Now I'm just going to cut right along that edge so I have a label. I'm going to make sure that fits pretty well. Looks like it does. Now it's going to overlap a little bit, so we're going to draw a line so we know where to put our label design. There we go. Now I think I want this one to be kind of silly, so I think I'm going to make it a can of worms. So I'm going to write that right there. You can look at your label and kind of copy it. You might look at the different fonts. Sometimes they have extra facts, so you can think of silly facts. For my unicorn soup, I wanted to make sure nobody thought this was made out of unicorns, so I included a note that said no unicorns were harmed in the making of this soup, and it's 100% rainbows. All right, so I'm going to start writing my label. Now these labels can be of anything you like. They can be silly, they could surprise someone, you could hide it in the cupboard and see if anybody laughs when they open up and find your silly label. Canned worms. Now I think I'm going to actually try and make the word worms out of, maybe this will be a fish hook. Worms. Would be pretty silly if I made it out of actual worms. All right, so I've got the main part of my label done. I'm going to make a border around it. Maybe I could write something of where these worms were caught. Maybe they were 100% wild caught. All right, next we're going to use our colors. So I'm going to use some crayons for mine, and I might use some markers too. I actually have a really nice fine tip marker that I might outline everything in. So I think I'm going to go over my lines with a fine black marker so they show up really well. Now, if you have paint at home, you can use paint to make your labels. You could add stickers. You could even maybe take labels from different cans and kind of create a collage to make kind of a mixed up label. Now I'm thinking about it, might be fun to look at magazines and collage different words from magazines on your label. It can be anything you want to be, and you can use any materials you can think of. All right, next I'm going to color this in. I think I want to draw maybe some worms in the background. There we go. Color that in pink. Color in the rest of my design. Now these don't have to be perfect. You can see I went out of the lines a little bit. We're just doing our best. We're having fun. And you could label a whole bunch of things. You don't have to stop at just one. Let's make some silver hooks for those worm hooks. Perfect. All right, I'm pretty happy with my label. Now I'm gonna tape it on to my can. So I've got my can. I'm gonna get a little piece of tape. I'm gonna tape it right to the edge here. Now you can tape it to any part of the label. Then I'm gonna cut this extra bit off. And I'm going to wrap it around and tape it on the other side. There we go. So that is how you can make some silly labels for your food at home.
Well, thank you so much for making silly labels with me today. I think I'm going to take these and go hide them in the cupboard and see if people find them. Have a great day. Bye.